Apparently this is recording. I haven't got a clue. This is take 15 probably since last December. Now I'm wired up here. I have a mic on my collar and I have a camera on my head, and I feel rather silly. But however, what date are we? I don't even know what date we are. It's a Thursday, and I'm heading away for a few days. So this is my second run down to the cattle. And if I just look behind me, without you getting dizzy, I have a bale of hay on. I'm already after giving them one bale, but 3/4 of a bale, and I'm going to give them another bale. They're on a lovely dry hill, surrounded by bog. They're on a high point, and they have plenty of water and plenty to eat. So that should do them until Sunday morning when I'm home. Now the sun is probably in this, and you might even be able to see anything. The last video I made, they were in there. You might recognise it. There's actually a little bit of picking coming on, would you believe? Even though we've had super hard frost the last few nights. My hair gets a bit excited about them things, but apparently there's nothing normal anymore. But a bit of frost in January is extremely normal. I love the way they say it. I actually don't like the way they say it, but they don't use the word average now anymore, only normal. What the hell is normal anyway? Anyway, you can see the hard ice that's on the ground underneath. Let me drive through it. Yeah, I'm breaking through it. So it's only around 1 or 2 degrees above now. The last time I came down here this morning it was frozen, which it still is, but all them bushes you can see either side, all that hedgerow was all white with frost. So in there we're going. The cattle were in there. They went in there on the last video. They're now behind that ash tree over there in a gap. And that's where I'm going to go with this bale. So I hope this camera is not too shaky. It most likely is, and it may never get even to. But that's quietness. Now there's no one around here, so I don't feel so silly wearing a camera on my head. This is not going to be a regular thing. That's my gate opened. Now, that's what I'm going to give them now. That bale of hay was obviously on the ground, so there's a small little bit of damage there, but it's good quality stuff. That's this year's hay. A good tight bale. You can hardly get your finger through it. So they've already had one of them. I'm going to give them another one, along with their picking, and that'll do them till Sunday morning. I have more bales landed in the next paddock. But here we go. We're in low box, and I'm going into 4-wheel drive. Now what's great about this place is, well, this place is a kind of a wet place. You could only really graze it in dry weather or hard frosty weather. So I remember feeding them in here last year, and I was making big old tracks there. I was getting stuck, and it was a hard old slog. So I couldn't be hauling in wet silage. I was hauling in brown bales of hay as well. There is my fencer, which is on. Let me turn that off. Now I'm trying to move slowly like a robot, not to be shaking around mad. But anybody who's anyway kind of easily made dizzy or vertigo may not like this video at all if it gets to YouTube. Now the cattle aren't coming to me at all this morning because they're not a bit hungry after me feeding them already. They'll be saying, what's that man doing here again? Well, there's great comfort in a hard ground. Let me open up this fence. I'm better close it behind me because they'll follow me normally, but when they're not hungry, they could go and do their own thing. Or maybe not. I'll be alright. Actually, you know what, I will. Because the gate now is open. So there's that lovely wood in there that they can shelter in. And there's lots of ivy and everything to be picking in. So this is a really nice spot. I'm very fond of it now. Let me move slowly. Hang on. I'm after getting my reel caught. Look at that. It's all broken. Just as well I stopped, I would have wrecked everything. That's amazing. Right. That worked out okay. There's my fence along. It's fine, yeah. I'll check it all out. I don't want any problems before I go away. I'm going to have to check the far side of that there now. I don't know what way it is. Ah, yeah, that's grand. So, wrap that around and turn that like this. I don't know, can you see this on camera? But I have no idea what way this video will turn out. But this is a bird's eye view, I suppose. I'm hands-free. You can see what happens in between the videos. Now, I hope I didn't do much harm to the fence on the far side. It feels like I didn't. Where are my cattle? They've all that. Well, they haven't. You can see they've left lots of that. They're over there, and they cannot understand why I've landed again. So I'm going to top up along here. That's what I left this morning, so they'll have the most of that ate. But they will come back and lick that, clean that all up. So I had bunches of hay all over there. They have a good bit of it, to be honest. They actually do. They've all the nicest of it. Let me just walk through. Before I knock off this video, I'll just walk through the cattle. So, as I say, the place was all frozen and it's still frozen, so there's lots of picking in here that they haven't touched. They will touch it when the thaw arrives. That whole coarse stuff, they'll eat that as well. They have it. An awful lot of that stuff. Well, there's bits left behind. They are super full anyhow, that much I do know. But I'm glad I brought the second bale. Look at this lovely area, that's just thick with blackthorn. And they are eating away, they are now. You can see how full looking they are. There's my bullock. How are you getting on, boy? You're thriving mad, lad. Yeah, so that's the lovely wooded place they have for shelter. Now I'm a bit concerned that they ate so much already. What day is today? Thursday. So they're finished today, there's Friday. Ah yeah. I didn't touch that. There's a boy that's still sucking, look at that. Yeah, she'll kick him off soon enough. She's not that anxious for him. There's a nice bull calf now. So we've all our hay there too. Ah yeah, they took a bit out of them all. So I'll open up this next bale and that'll do them. Let me just check my fence where I pulled. So that's the real boggy place in there. You couldn't let them in, they'd never again be seen. I did do a little bit of stretching on this post and just straighten it up. At least I didn't break it. Very good. Now, so this is my 10th attempt to do a little bit of a GoPro video, and I hope it works out. So I was getting grass and 2 days out of a bale of silage. So I'm going to have to give them a full bale of hay. Well, 3/4 of a bale this morning. They're full now. There's definitely picking under that frost. So there's lots of hay left, and I'm going to give them another full bale. So tomorrow's Friday, Saturday. So 2 days, and I'll be back to feed them Sunday. So I think that'll be okay. Now I'm not going to record much more because it'll be super shaky, and I'm going to scatter that bale all over the place. But you can see now they're gone very full. They were kind of hungry, I suppose. There was a hunt on here a couple of days ago, and I left them in here because there's a quieter spot. Kind of a day earlier than I should have for me going away, but I did that, and I didn't get to see them yesterday. But they're looking nice and dry and fluffy and full and round. They're after gorging out in that hay. So this is the first heifer to calf, and she's carrying to Ruby. Or the first calf we'll have at the end of March. I could be talking away here to myself. Hopefully I'm not. What's wrong with you, girl? I love the hairy coats. Absolutely. It's the hair I want. She's holding out really well, this lady, for the first calf heifer. A small, handy little Galloway. She's actually small even for a belted Galloway. I wouldn't want them any smaller than that now. That's maybe on the small side. But we'll see how we get on. Right, well look, I'd leave it at that for now. I hope this worked. If it did, I'd say, what will I say? I'll say good luck, I suppose, if it ever makes it to YouTube. What's wrong with you, girl? Why are you calling? Don't be silly. You're full. Absolutely full. Right, okay. So my first GoPro video. So for now I'll say good luck and goodbye.